So I kind of feel silly asking this, but I have to know, like, was there something to being like, no, I need to do it here?
Yes, that's not a silly question at all. Yes, because there was a moment for me where I think it was towards the end of my Ring of Honor run, the first time right before I signed with WWE, where it's like, okay, I've done this, I've done that. What would the logical next step be as a challenge? Because I want to keep growing as a person, as a performer, as a wrestler. What would the next step be? What's the next challenge? The next big step was WWE. I was like, okay, if I want to do this at a higher level that I've been doing so far, if I want to learn from the absolute best and be around the best and measure myself against the best, where do I go? And that's WWE. And now, like, there's obviously AEW. That's why I wanted to come to AEW, because I want to grow as a wrestler, as a person, and measure myself against the best. So I'm sure there was something for Will where it's like, okay, like you said, Tokyo Dome, right? Like New Japan, he's been there for, I believe it was 7+ years. There's the same thing of like, okay, I've done this. I know I can do this. If I want to challenge myself, that's always the scary part, right? It's like, do you choose comfort, or do you want to challenge yourself and take that leap of faith? And he didn't have to ask me. He figured it out himself. That's why he's coming to AEW. I mean, like, that's just the person and the performer he is. I don't know him that well, but it's like he looks for new challenges, right? Like every match, he wants to be better. He wants to impress people. He wants to give them something to remember. And that's why he figured his next step is coming to AEW. And, like you said, like, that has nothing to do with it, American or anything. The biggest wrestling markets is in America. So if you want to be part of the big wrestling companies, you come to America.